Man, what a ride that was. Total drama revenge of the island. I never thought it would be the defining moment of my life. I went on that show thinking it was all about, well, being the cool guy, right? Just vibing and trying to survive. But you don't realize how much you're getting yourself into until you're 20 feet deep in slime, explosions, and weird survival challenges. Honestly, I was way out of my depth. But looking back, I don't think I'd change anything. I mean, sure, I was awkward, maybe a little too nerdy at times, and I spent half my time just trying not to be crushed by everything that was going on. I definitely wasn't the star player in all the physical challenges, or any of them, really. But I kept trying, and I think that counts for something. I guess the whole experience taught me something about who I really was. You see, I always thought of myself as this underdog, someone who never really got the spotlight, but on that island, there was no escaping it. You either stepped up or you got left behind. It was pretty brutal, but it forced me to face a lot of stuff I'd been avoiding. And yeah, there were moments I regret. There were definitely times I should have spoken up, stood my ground, not just stayed in my comfort zone with my guitar and video games. I let some opportunities slip away, thinking that I was too weird or not good enough. But honestly, I think that's what the island was all about, testing you in ways you never saw coming. The real regret I have? It's not about how I did in the challenges or the people I got along with. It's that I spent a lot of time just not being true to myself. I let my insecurities get the best of me. I played it safe for too long. If I had just embraced who I really was a little more, maybe I would have had a different outcome. Who knows? But here's the thing. The island changed me. It made me realize that I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't need to fit into some mold or impress anyone. I just had to be me. And for all the weirdness and craziness that happened, I'm still here. And I'm still me. So, yeah, no huge regrets, just a lot of lessons learned. And hey, if I could go back in time and play that game again, I probably would have been a little braver, a little louder, maybe even a little more daring. But the Sam you see now, he's got a lot more confidence than that guy from 12 years ago. And that's something I wouldn't change for anything. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. How could I ever forget my dear Dakota? Looked pretty hot on that Aftermath show, huh? I'd be lying if I said I didn't see something in her. There was this part of her that I connected with, you know? I mean, we were both kind of outsiders. Both trying to figure things out on that messed up island. Dakota was tough, sure. But deep down, I saw the real her. Not the reality show star version, not the crazy viral personality, but someone who was just trying to survive the craziness of it all. But oh boy, when it came to her recovery, that wasn't easy. I think a lot of people didn't get how much she went through. The whole mutation thing, the whole transformation, it wasn't just physical. It messed with her head, it changed her. And yeah, there were days when she was angry, when she didn't want to face it, when she didn't want to look in the mirror and see what had happened. But I stood by her. I could have backed out, like a lot of people did, but I didn't. And she didn't give up either. Dakota fought. She fought to be her again. And it wasn't about getting back to who she was. It was about her finding a new version of herself, a version that was even stronger than before, a version that knew how to stand up for herself and not just be some character on a reality show. It made me realize something about myself too, about how much we're all capable of when we stop running from our fears and face them head on. I wasn't the same guy either, after all of that. I wasn't just some awkward, quiet guy with a guitar. I found courage too. If I'm being honest, I think Dakota taught me more than I taught her. She showed me that even when everything's falling apart, you can still pick up the pieces and rebuild yourself. And that's exactly what she did. She didn't let that island, that show, or that crazy mess of a transformation define her forever. She recovered. She grew. We both did, I guess. Together. And now, well, we're both living proof that you can face anything, even the weirdest, most messed up parts of your life, and still come out the other side stronger. Anyway, I think I went on a bit of a tangent there. We're great though, and I wouldn't trade her for anything. Maybe it's my turn to hop on that Aftermath series. It'd be pretty cool to meet Jeff and Bridget in real time. If you guys see this, send me an application. I'm more than down to come to your studio and answer your questions, and some of the fans' questions too. See ya!